In Times now has accessed the remand case diary of Army Naib Subedar Patan Kumar Poddar, who was arrested after being accused of passing vital information to a female Pakistani spy since last July. Now, during interrogation, Poddar told the Central Crime Station and the Army officers that he came in contact with a certain Anushka Agarwal, who claimed to be from Jhansi town in Uttar Pradesh. Now, this Pakistani spy Anushka gave Poddar an offer to work for their NGO by doing online surveys about the Indian Army for a monthly payment of 10,000 rupees. We've got Nikhil Joshi joining us with more details. Now, these are shocking revelations. Nikhil, what more can you tell us?
You know, the communication between the two started in July 2013, and ever since there have been a number of exchanges of information, mostly from the Indian side to this supposed Anushka, who introduced herself as the daughter of a former IAF man who was running an NGO in Jhansi. In fact, the cases that he's been booked under include sections 3, 4, 5 of the Official Secrets Act, 3 and 4 of the Prize Money, Chit Funds and Money Circulation Banning Act, and 120B of the IPC for criminal conspiracy. There were several natures of information that were exchanged or passed on by the Subedar to Anushka, and there were several modes of communication as well that were established between the two. Initially, it was over the telephone and social networking sites like a Facebook or even email, and then on it went on to a voice-over internet protocol that was taught by Anushka to the Subedar so that these conversations would not go on record or could not be tracked. But what happened was, initially, because of the kind of experience that this man has had working in Jammu and Kashmir as a part of the artillery unit and then in the military intelligence unit, he's had quite some contacts through which he sourced out information that were passed. This information included strategic locations of army bases, movements of army battalions, command centers, movement commanding offices, and many such. 50 numbers of the movement commanding offices were also given to Anushka, who the police believe at this point could be using those numbers to tap those lines to try and monitor the kind of movement that is happening. Also, the most crucial of all the information sought by Anushka was a photograph of a nuclear unit, also the storage unit. When the man in question, Subedar, tried to access these information, that is when it drew the attention of senior army officials. And on the 3rd of August, the North Task Force of the Hyderabad police was intimated about the same, and after a good amount of background check and verification, he was arrested. And he has gone on to confess that he has shared a lot of information, and he is at this point in time in a 14-day judicial custody. I was just talking to a few senior police officers earlier, and they are very hopeful of getting him into their custody, which means police custody, by today.